Um, I'll be turning 60 next year. So I'm making a video every day or upload or write a journal or something. You all are not going to see me back to back like that. But my thoughts, my reflection, um, things I could have did better, things I could have did differently, things I'm happy I did do out of the boldness and courage um, that grace extended to me. So I'm going to be, so today, which I was already doing my exfoliations and, taking care, doing a daily skin routine. Um, and that was a suggestion. Well, I talk about different little things, and you all know whatever you search, they already know. So I search a lot of DIY, holistic facial care, house cleaning, how to fix things. So even when I was doing myself, that's how I came to YouTube. Good morning, Uncle L. How you doing? I'm getting ready to make mine. I came to learn how to do my own hair blonde. When I had moved to Georgia, it just was costing too much, and it wasn't exactly what I paid for. It was what they could do legally. Colorist now, she listens, and the way she mixes it is within the bounds, and it gets to what I want. So anyway, I said all that to say this. I came to YouTube DIY. I'm using YouTube now as I prepare plan my birthday. I'm using YouTube, ChatGPT, AI, and I'm telling you all. To live during this time of technology is wonderful. And it is reparation. AI is. I planned a three parties, and I did my kids' party, but never on the scale of this. Matter of fact, I planned four because my daughter's 25th. Sisters, both of theirs 50th birthdays. I did my 50th. We did two Miami trips as an event among friends from home. And then I also planned my daddy's funeral. So event planning, but I did it all by hand. I did our 2014 family reunion. We hadn't had a family reunion almost 20, 30 years. And caterers come in dressed. We're gonna be dressed up. So you all know 60. Queen, the will be on full display. Full display. Full display. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be walking around you all. Let's see what this. All right. Look at that. And I hate for y'all to look at a wall, especially if you're watching me from lockdown. I don't want to have to do all that. These folks get on my nerves. All right. So I tell you what, we're gonna give let's see. I ain't gonna remember y'all. Hey, that's the cupboard. Ain't nothing really going on the cupboard. And I ain't woke up yet to figure it out. So I watched Ears yesterday off and on. I tell you, I had a bit. When you see that person started, and I'm talking on YouTube. Sorry about that, you all. In the kitchen. And you just see them evolve to something special, y'all. I ain't nobody, y'all. It is, y'all. Ears is serious about his. He got something to say to me that survived. He was serious, he was inspirational, he was firm. Ears, that's what a man sounds like. It look like y'all ears. Y'all know how you love to call his name. They hate on ears, you know. And now that I look back, see, I just didn't know people that show up as they are when they're meeting people in a Zoom or whatever, office meeting. Now you might come there to get to know you in the first fucking place. But if I'm on a Zoom, the topic is I'm gonna discuss it authentically. And so the pandemic, well, we see what was on here. And it's changing, it's evolved. And I'm proud of YouTube. The evolution of YouTube is the same as the evolution of ears. And you other podcasters that I've come to view from each other on the internet, on YouTube, during the pandemic, during a viral moment of Kwame. So we all have grown or regressed, channels dead, or, still playing the same game. Look at me, look at me, look at me. I become a person out that I don't even know, this is all games, all thief. Well, folks, that's 60, don't put that on the table. So I don't believe it, because I know people. I watch people, I observe people, know people watching. I'm jealous, resentment, and is starting to overcome his abandonment issues. And here's some nursing, we've been, and I'm using the right words, and they're not intended to harm, insult, disrespect. Any person coming up the way you came up will feel abandoned age. It's a proud moment as a friend to know of an associate to see growth. I'm rooting for people, cheering for them. I don't cheer for people to hurt other people. I don't root for people to lie on other people, to stalk people, gang stalk them. Ears and I are from two different generations. We're not the same sex. We didn't come from the same background. So of course, Queen is gonna be a little different. But our principles and morals are the same. We just express it differently. Not for the underdog, always have been. Working towards greatness. And greatness is greatness. It don't have to be a celebrity greatness, because we can see that. These people are broken. Their brokenness, this word is highlighted. It's exposed only because of the money and the reach and how vast we know of them and whatever they're doing, and but broke people have these same dilemmas and issues in life. We just don't know about it. Here you mention that word, integrity, doing the right thing when nobody's watching. That ain't a rich man or a poor man thing. That's a human being. Wait, among men and women. Not judgmental, not resentful, not bitter, not jealous. Just go walk among you. Not here to fix you, back to this thing. But it is truly a sickness that I appreciate now. I have witnessed this because we've been witnessing, doing it on jobs with in-laws, friends of our sibling friends, people that come through in your family. Especially when it's the first cousin, second cousins, and it's a big family. There's always been this push and pull, group think. As you will, I have in my family as far as the black skin color and stuff, and I happen to be wrong. But because I'm pleasant and I'm easy to get along with, I learned skills to put people comfortable with me. I'm a very quiet person. So, a boisterous, loud, that keep asking, oh, what's up with her? Why she's not here? I walk into the room, I introduce myself. Hi, I am Regina. I don't talk that much, but please, you do you. As I also let them talk. Has nothing to do with you. So, you're just trying to get you in as you elevate along life, because before, I'm just quiet. And I learned to do that because of being in a blended family. You all know the story. I have my children's father about 25 to 30 years older than me. So my in-laws are older, that same age, and they had adult children. My age or older. So, and I'm from the South, so of course, I'm not walking away my so-called in-laws talking shit. Even if I wasn't dating their brother, I wouldn't talk shit to an older person. And now these dynamics are different because we have a relationship. There are exes, there are people, old people. Queen. My kids, please make it others comfortable. Even in a tense moment, it's tense meeting people for the first time. Getting on a microphone, speaking. She was public speaking was a bar that you didn't think you really necessarily had to deliver from a stage or a microphone. Who would care about what you had to say? Well, we're here today, aren't we? We're here. And Hollywood can't produce the stories that we are telling because it's authentic. There's no production, no one to pay. And then when you get to 12 years of slavery, you still pay the slave woman and man. What you want? The salaries are not the same. And the story is still not authentic. Not many people on YouTube with my stature. Not much of a talker. I've been to YouTube because, like I said, I was coming here to get DIY stuff, but it was almost like a Tubi. All that no. Now Corey, I would watch Corey. That's a big one thing I watched. I was on YouTube before the pandemic. I didn't watch YouTube. I was more of a Facebook person. And I use Facebook, like I say, to plan, to be an event planner or to find old friends and loved ones. I sure did. Because I had good memories. And so do they. Okay. And if I'm with someone, I'm still going to have a lunch and dinner with someone, but we're going to talk about our life, where we are now. So yeah, I had someone in high school. Mm-hmm. So, hey, yeah, my coffee's coming. So, YouTube was a diamond in the rough and it didn't know, or we didn't get to express it. Who is this? Hey, Iceberg, how you doing? Happy Thursday. We didn't think we had something to say that anyone would want to listen to. But everyday people's stories of survival and even tragedy, if it's tragedy, it's still their story. And the way that we tell, I have seen you all, even the legacy media that has come to YouTube, our language, they are, and I get lost for words, so I hear it, I see it. And so, and I heard when he used to be on MSNBC, and he was a writer from one of the legacy papers or whatever. I can't think of his name or where he worked. He's an older guy, probably my age or older. And he says he has really good ideas, and he expressed himself very well verbally because he's a writer. And most folks who can write, if they don't really have, like I say, write because of the fear to speak, and then they have someone else to, interpret the stories. We get to do it all. It's our story. And we get to tell it. And people, and I think this is Kwame's issue. Even though he saw his mama, he seen poor people survive every day growing up. But then I guess the money and the surroundings, I would say, warped his thinking, or he wasn't even fully developed. And that's where I'm starting to fall. He wasn't developed prior to the NBA. Childish, and he's stuck there. That's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is him being a catalyst. I don't see him doing anything on YouTube for the creators that crashed into him. Whatever we did or became is because of who we are. Already a gifted speaker. I'm a volunteer by nature. That's what I came to do, volunteer. I don't really know what the other people came to do. I really don't. And after 5 years, and YouTube did the divide. Not us. This is a YouTube evolution. And it's trying to encourage people, everyday people, to continue to tell your story without these little gang-minded people that was here before. The caveman YouTube is what I'm saying. And I can imagine this must be different for them. Because during the pandemic, they thought they had made it. Not if it's built an ego. Was it's from immature people. That's how I see it. People who were abandoned in life, real life, never expressed it or talked about it. People who lost children, family, and never really expressed it. No one. There's no book for this. Just come to the stage and tell your story of loss. Because we've all been through a loss and a gain. How do you tell the story? But when you pretend to be something that you're not, that's a you thing. And it's not a healthy thing. Now, do you know in your storytelling, if you want to tell your story, and like I said, very sensitive or private, that's still a way to not in you. The person. Do you know, can you now give words to it? What did your family think? So you see all this little content You start with a primary story and branch. Like a tree, there's many branches to you. Branch off, you come from your mom, dad. Tell that story of your mother and father. Even if it wasn't a good one, tell it. I can promise you others have your story. Tell your story of when you had your first baby. If you knew him or not, tell your story. These stories created the person you are today. The good and the bad. And sometimes we get stuck. And I think a lot of stuck folks were already here during the caveman days. Because a lot of these people, and that's why I say people need to really come to these microphone bushes. You've been here from day one, or you just got here on the internet. You want a channel, go live. Tell your story. It's not entertainment for me to listen. People who who is this? I can't see y'all. Who is this? Salties. I ain't got my glasses on. Hey, Salties. How you doing? So, and so we're very unique, dynamic. And again, and y'all know I ramble, I think Kwame is kind of like, he knew who he was growing up in Brunswick. He knew the culture of Brunswick, but that culture is a little bit different. And to leave it and go back, to leave it poor, stay in it rich, and stay in it when the money is funny. Why Brunswick? Why can't Brunswick is different? But they did get reparations there. They are different. And it's more different than even I realized. But I mean, was in the military, I meet people from different places and stuff. But I just know how to let people be people, as long as that's you. Don't try to make me believe. Don't try to make me understand. If you want to tell your story, tell it. I'm just going to, listen if I have to. Or just, yeah. Let them get it out. That's them lying to themselves or lying about who they are. Because I just wouldn't get up here and knowing in my background the thing that we're debating happened to me. Or I did the same thing to someone else. And I come up here and tell the opposite story because the real story, even though I need real healing, the real story is going to make me look a certain way. To who? We don't know you. You watch movies. I don't know Denzel as that man he was. King Kong's on this motherfucker right here. Who can express it and tell it? They've changed, but hey, that King Kong is still in them. That, you know what they did, they still got to tell the story. Hollywood don't have to tell our stories. We can tell them ourselves. Okay? That's what I do. And that's what content creators do. That are not grouped up in an old caveman group, the hurt folks that's trying to tell the story. We know what YouTube used to be. It's not that anymore. Y'all better look at all these legacy people over here now. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen Michelle on the show, y'all missing something. And you know about Jason? She's getting it out the mud. building her YouTube channel and her production studio. Mm-hmm. Cat Williams interview. Everybody talked about the Shannon Sharp and Cat Williams. I loved his interview with Michelle. So thank you, Shannon, for your idea. The comedian. Hollywood, not the dish, but their lives were. We see it. We see Cassie. We see Diddy. So I really like these stories in the internet. These been monsters for a long time. With money that, money will expose your true character. Because the more money you get, and I do it myself, I don't little cameraman. Okay, I'm gonna get the little paint, a little bottle, whatever. Lord, let me get me, payday. Okay, it's gonna be money magnifies your true person. And I've had money and didn't have money. I've been the same. Because I lost things that money could never replace. If I could have my mom and daddy, that's what I want. That's what I wanted then when I was 33 years old. I'm 59 now and I still miss them. But when I tell my stories of my parents' story and how they raised us and who they were, whatever, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay? So let me get my coffee, y'all. So yeah, here's evolution to watch is this is beautiful. I don't hold no grudge against, he a homeboy, he came over here, he broke us up. And 5 years to have that much passion and division, people lost money, people lost channels. We don't know Ears. Ears is an everyday man whose life is on camera. It is what it is. This is real people. There are going to be moments in friendships, associationships, there's going to be a confrontation. People's real character, real lives, real who they became to make it is going to pop out. That's their survival. For sure. Lying on folks? No. Extreme jealousy. See, I'm just going to tell you, I never saw it because I didn't let it linger around me. If I'm at work, there are some boundaries you can just set, or like I say, not talking. And that's the boundary I've mastered. Silence. If you master that, you can stand it anywhere. You can come to any microphone, any stage, and not be moved. I'm going to chime in as I move. And if not, I would just like to listen. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. So YouTube is an exciting place. And there's a lot of apps and AI built around this excitement, y'all. To tell the story. I don't really want to watch movies now that I know. Because y'all know I practice real receptive reduction. I just believe there's residue that can reach my energy or I'm not surprised. I'm looking at a movie for the movie. I don't know this person's real background. They might believe in witchcraft. Girded. I need to do something, y'all. I yield the floor. I need to stop, and I'm gonna stop, okay? Cause I'll be here. I got so much to say. On the road to 60. On the road to 60. Come on with me now. I yield the floor. My darlings. I yield the floor.